Hey guys, I'm going to show you today how to make a really cute Halloween treat holder. It's kind of early in September. As I'm making this video, there's not a lot of Halloween candy out there, so I just am using Snickers, but you could stack several little miniature candy bars in there. The first thing I want to show you is that the stamp set I am using is called Merry Everything. It's a good stamp set to get because it covers a lot of holidays, and it also has a coordinating punch. And if you look in your catalog on page 13, this punch is called the Note Tag Punch, and if you buy two, the stamp set Merry Everything and the Note Tag Punch together, you'll save 15%. That's a bundle, so make sure you look for those bundle prices in the catalog. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is make the little holder part, and I am using, all of a sudden I've forgotten, Rich Razzleberry, and this is a piece 2 inches by 7, and I have scored it at 3 and 4. Okay, the first thing I want to do is put it in my, why can't I remember anything today, the tag topper punch, scallop tag topper punch. And I'm going to punch it. If you turn around and look to the back, you can make sure that you've got it in there perfectly straight. Okay, just kind of wiggle it in. Sometimes my paper doesn't fit exactly in those, so I always turn it around. All right, so you can see that this is how the main construction of that goes, like that. All right, I'm going to stamp my cute little stamp, and I am going to use my Memento ink. You can use your StazOn black. Either one would be fine. Actually, I take that back. We're going to use Memento today. I use them interchangeably, but because I'm going to color this guy with a blendability, I do have to use the Memento. The StazOn and the blendabilities are not a good combination. They will bleed together and they just don't mix well. So make sure you use your Memento pad when you are using your blendabilities. Alright, the only thing that I'm going to color on here is this vampire guy, and I'm going to just use my light blendabilities on him because I found that the first time I did it I used the others and it's just too much of a small space to really, you know, blend a lot. So after I color him in once, I'm going to go back in those places where I would shade him under his funny little hair and over here around his collar, and then even at the bottom of his ear, and then just a tiny bit around the sides of his face. I'm using the same marker because every time I put a layer of this, it darkens up a little bit. Okay? And one thing that I did not do here is leave those teeth white. It's cute with those teeth white. I made these for a swap, and about halfway through I realized I need to leave his teeth white. So it looks better if you are leaving those white. Alright, so that was the light Rich Razzleberry marker. And now, where did my punch go? Right here. I'm going to punch this out with my coordinating punch so you can see exactly how easily that will line up and cut that out for you. Turn it over on the back so that you make sure that you have it exactly in the right place. Alright, so there we have that. And the only other things that I did was I cut a small piece of Back to Black DSP, and I believe this is 2 inches by 1 1/4. And I'm just going to use my Fast Fuse, put that right there in the middle, and I'm going to use my Fast Fuse again for a very skinny strip, about 3 inches by 1/2 inch, and this is DSP from the the Freaky Friends DSP. I can't remember right now what it's called. It's the one, it's the Halloween paper that is in the holiday catalog. So I just cut a V out of the ends, and now I'm going to use some dimensionals to put this guy, my little vampire, right here on top. Okay, now for the tie, see, I put that so that it would cover up the hole. I kind of thought that it looked good. It matched better without that hole showing. It doesn't really matter, you can do it either way. Now I'm going to take a piece of my basic black chevron ribbon, about, I don't know, 6 inches or so, and I'm going to cut it. This is a great way to get more money, more ribbon for your money. If you, you know, if you want some skinnier ribbon, just cut it. I like to kind of fray it. And I'm going to put it through this hole here, and then this hole here. Come on, buddy. There we go. I'm going to pull it. And now I'm going to tie a piece of the Tangerine Tango two-tone wine, I think it's called. I haven't learned all the names of these things yet. White and Tangerine Tango two-tone trim. Also in the holiday catalog. I love it. Now, a little trick that I'm going to show you when I have something like this that needs to stay together. I'm just going to put something heavy. I think the punch would actually be better right here on these pieces of ribbon, or on the edge of that, to hold that together. So while I'm tying this, it's not flopping around. All right, and I'm just going to tie this tight like that. Pull it down, do a little bow. And when you put your candy in, I would suggest just putting a little glue dot underneath them so that you know that they're not going to fall out before you're able to give them away. All right, these ribbon scissors are great. If you don't have them, you need them. They cut ribbon so beautifully, as long as your kids don't get a hold of them and use them on things they're not supposed to. All right, there you have it. Very simple and easy. If you needed to make 100 of them, I don't think that it would take you very long. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much. Bye.